my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the... The 25. First and 10, it's Wilson. Now this is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Pass.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that one, and it's third down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
It's 7 yards. It's second down.
On second down now. It's Carson, and this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A huge play there for Arizona. 57 yards. Now on first down, Drake again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Flushed out right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Carlos Dunlap. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Seahawks 3, Cardinals 0.
Murray now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10. At their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
That catch good for only a couple.
25-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now Wilson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Seahawks 3. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the...
And that's caught inside the 35.
Wilson.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
A gain of 50 yards.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Going deep for Hopkins. It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker and run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is caught inside the 5. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. And even 40 yards. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal. Murray under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
And goal.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before half from Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation